Hello and welcome to the Lewd Front podcast once again with me, Shiro, my fellow idiot, Oiled, and our current guest, Lizie. Lizie, would you go with your safe for work name or not safe for work name for this?
I probably just either or. People still refer to me as just LizieDoodle, so you can just refer me to my safe for work.
LizieDoodle, yo, what's up, Lizie?
Hi.
Also known as Peony Petals? How do you say that?
Yes. Peony petals.
Peony Petals. Lizie,
Yes.
which is safe for work. Peony is not safe for work. Is our current guest. What's up? Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is LizieDoodle, but most people just call me Lizie for short, which account you're in. I am a freelance artist, and I just mostly draw just a crap ton of my sonas, whichever form they are, or just original characters. I'm kind of a novice at like animating and like doing other crap, comics, whatever, but I am still doing it. I'm basically juggling a crap ton of content for people. It's just fun for me to try out new things.
We're gonna talk about animating. Are we gonna forget your penguin girl?
What do you mean? Like, no, she's something that I made up a while ago, and it made me happy because this penguin character is something that I feel like will represent me for a long time, and for her, she usually exists for like comic stuff, because I think for comics, for telling stories, it's more fun, colorful, and more memorable to see little animal characters in different situations.
So the comic relief character. is...
Not really. She's not a comedian, but sometimes when sometimes
comic
when
relief character for the viewer, not for the artist.
for the viewer, yeah.
Okay. Sometimes what though? Go ahead.
Sometimes she'll get herself into a situation that does make her the comic relief character.
Like sitting in a couch with the penguins surrounding her?
No, no, not that.
That's a great image, man. I really like that.
Mostly just like just unfortunate events. So it's funny for the viewers.
Okay.
But not fun for the penguin.
Does she have a name? Or just Lizie?
It's just Lizie, because it's just Lizie. I feel like this is more connected to me.
Okay, so you but penguin.
Yeah, just me but penguin.
Yeah, how did you decide that's gonna be a penguin?
To tell you the truth, I had like two other like furry characters that were like representing as me, because I can't make up my goddamn mind. But with a penguin, I love penguins. I really, really do. And I don't know, I guess drawing birds was not as common to draw, at least in a cute cartoon style. And I don't know, I try to make it more simple, because I see myself as not boring, but like
As a penguin.
yeah, as this simple penguin
cool,
with
chill.
big old glasses.
Cool and chill.
Just waggling through life.
Yeah, just average penguin. You got the little nerd sweater going on, the big old glasses.
Are you like undermining yourself right now? Like what's happening?
No, I'm just
Just a penguin.
just a penguin. Nothing special, but it's casual. It's not like anything.
Just a casual flick. Can't believe
Yeah,
you
it's
do this
just,
to me.
it's just an ordinary like slice of life kind of like thing that I have going on with my character.
So, would you say it's your persona?
Yes.
Are you a furry?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're openly furry, just like that.
I mean, I'm not gonna be in a closet. I mean, I'm not
Okay.
denying it.
No, I need to make sure.
I'm not like, I'm only open when people ask, "Oh, hey, are you furry?" Yes, because
No, I think this was the fastest yes that we ever had. Like people
that's the fastest.
people
yes.
usually go like, "Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe maybe not. Maybe yes." Right? You were just definitive yes.
no. Well, yeah. I mean, there's
Yes.
what can you not like about Oh wait. Okay. I was gonna say, what can you not like about the furry fandom? But there's a few things people can call up. But
I can come up with a few. I can come up with a few things.
I can say a couple of things too.
What I like about the furry fandom, how I consider myself furry, is I love the artwork and the creativity people have when they make these like wonderful creatures, and it's so wonderful. Like, there's so many characters you can make. There's so many color combination. It doesn't even have to be like a natural like fur like persona. It could be like anything you want. You can attach things you want to it. You can slap wings onto a bear, or like a mermaid tail on I don't know, a deer or something.
Some weird combinations, but go ahead.
Like the creativity, like for creativity, the sky is the limit, and that's what interests me in the first place, to make like furry characters and give them like their own personality and whatnot. And
my question here would be, is furry or scaly more? Like, you know how lizard girls or whatever you call them. So which one do you...
I guess furries.
Straight out. Okay, I have a question, because I've asked this multiple people and they keep calling me a furry. I just like dragon girls, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Does that make me a furry / whatever, the scaly?
I guess. I mean, there's no official... No, not... like, furry, like, in general, you enjoy anthropomorphic characters or the fandom itself, but I guess if we're doing, furry, scalies, featheries, or whatever, yes, you would be considered
there's the featheries as well?
Yeah, for avian characters, I'm assuming. Because like, there's so many terms for these things. So it's like, it's not an official thing, but the only thing you consider someone is a furry, because that's the general thing.
So you know Cannel, right?
The what?
The Cannel, the artist that does Smolder. Let me post an image reference.
Okay.
So this guy, hold up. Let me find the proper image. All of these are weird fan-made art.
I apologize if I pause a lot, because I try to like convey the right words.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, while the image is posted, so furry, but how far are you a furry? Like, how far? Okay, the image is here. So would you say this is a scaly?
Yeah, it depends on the species it is.
I don't know what fucking species it is. It's a dragon.
Then, yeah, scaly, I guess.
I don't want to be a scaly. I just want to enjoy monster games.
Well, she has more human characteristics, so I guess just monster girl.
You're trying to justify my addiction?
Whatever makes you sleep easier at night, I guess.
Okay, guys, you heard it here first. Shiro is a furry. Let's switch topics. When did you start art and why?
Start out in doing this whole...
When did you start drawing?
Oh, when did I start drawing? Yeah. 5. Probably when I was maybe 8, probably around 3rd grade or 4th grade, I don't remember. But I do remember that I started picking up sketchbooks and drawing them during class. And I guess I just improved from there, like, every single day.
And when did you start doing it professionally?
Professionally, I started...
Getting paid, right?
Yeah, senior in high school. When I finally turned 18, I remember I think it was either 17 or 18, I don't remember, but I opened up my PayPal, and then I started getting paid by my friends who wanted to commission me and to help me start out. And then from there, I started to open my commissions to like just publicly, like in either this was when Discord existed, to like some servers, or like on Twitter. No, not Twitter. I think it was Tumblr, because at the time Tumblr was still around, or well, free for everyone. And happy, and everyone was happy before
when Tumblr was
before
still
shit
cool.
hit the fan.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you were an active Tumblr user?
Yes, I was.
Oh, okay. So which fandom were you part of?
Oh no.
I'm gonna take a wild guess. And say Steven Universe.
Oh hell no.
Okay.
Worse. I was in the Brony fandom.
Like the ponies?
My Little Pony, yes. I drew My Little Pony characters. I drew My Little Pony stuff.
I just want to touch on the professional art real quick. Senior in high school, was it all safe for work back then?
Yes, but when I started to practice, quote unquote, anatomy, I did what every single every young adult would, or at least I would do, and I think everyone should do. I would draw in the back of my notebook, like pages, and I would get embarrassed, and then I would just rip them out, just crumble up, or even better, to hide the evidence, I would just rip it into pieces and put it into a trash, because I knew this was in high school. I was like maybe junior, senior, and I remember time. I think I was discovering these sort of things, and I really want to do that like professionally as well. But since I was a minor, I actually respected the rule that I kept brackets. In brackets. The whole rule, like, I waited until like 18, so I was like, all right, I'm 18, I can finally draw booba.
Yeah, titties, whoa!
And it's so fucked up that like on Twitter nowadays, or like before, like there's a lot of minors who don't respect that and just do out in the open. It's so dumb that they didn't come up with this idea like I did.
You see, like, I don't care if you're a minor and you draw whatever you draw private.
Yeah, you can draw whatever you want, but the fact that you're posting them online is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, that's my
but I don't personally know any minor not safe for work artists, but then again, I don't use Twitter.
No, yeah, I've ran into some like minors who were like in the height of their age, and I like very few times, a handful of times, where a mutual of mine tells me like, hey, I think this person's a minor, and I'm like, fuck, dude. And they just gave me like a art gift too, and it's like, no, go away.
No.
Go back to school. Back to school. Don't do drugs.
They're just posting porn. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Stay in school. Don't draw porn until you're 18.
These are really good. Yeah, just don't draw porn until you're 18. So wait, did you draw anything not safe for work prior to 18? I'm gonna just say you did.
Yes, but I didn't post them online. I just, like I said, I would draw them at home or like in class, and then I would just rip up the page, and then just hide it somewhere deep in the trash can. Because I know no one's gonna snoop into the trash can, but I'm always scared, like, what did you see my porn? I'm only like 16 or 17.
Since you mentioned anatomy, right? Did you see the drama that happened on Twitter like a few weeks ago about this post?
Yes, and I think it's really funny, and I think it's just something that I would just laugh off of and then just scroll away. I mean, it's ludicrous. It's humorous to me.
It's
someone's reacting this way.
It's funny to me that when he posted that, he was serious about it, right? But when he saw that he was getting backlash, he was like, "Oh, haha, I'm just memeing, guys. Please follow my account."
It's funny.
And then he posted some of his art, and turned out it was massively traced.
Oh yeah.
Just exposed a guy like that. You actually exposed a guy like that.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I can tell you're pissed, Will, but it was not directed to you. It was just an overall statement, and you should take it as a joke.
The tracing part, that's new. I have not heard that until now, but that is really ironic because this person says that, me studies anatomy, college student major in arts. Then you probably know better not to trace.
Here you go.
Oh my lord.
Oh,
yep.
No.
Yeah, no, the worst part is I actually have seen this artwork before. And yeah, that's so stupid.
So he traces art, and then he shit talks all artists.
Mm-hmm.
That's say yikes.
Big yikes. So when did you embrace the whole not safe for work part of you?
When I discovered Zone Tan, or Zone 7.
See,
Oh,
I was thinking you're either gonna say Shadman or Zone, cause that's always the first or second option.
It was Zone, and then eventually it was Shad, but like Zone was like the first one, and it's gonna sound cheesy, but like I remember when I was seeing like her stuff or their stuff, I don't know. People tell me it's like, oh, this guy, or like probably because I'm going based off the character, him. Seeing his stuff, it was cheesy to say that like I wanted to do that. And I remember I said to myself that I wanted to be the quote unquote next Zone 10, and it was so dumb saying that out loud. But I was like what, 18 or maybe a little younger than seeing that. But yeah. But no, I remember I said it to myself, and like I really admire their work, and I guess that's how I started just practicing, and it was so hard for a while. And a funny story, I think I remember I told not a fellow student, they were a friend of mine in high school. I told him about this thing that I wanted to do, and I think my social studies teacher overheard me. And
that's in high school?
This was in high school, because okay. And she overheard me, and she was, I try to remember what happened, but basically she was telling me like what are you gonna get out of doing this sort of thing? And thinking back now, it's like, bro, I'm rolling in this dough.
Yeah, but you did not get in trouble though, right? For it, I'm assuming.
No, she was just telling me like, oh, you should get like a real job. I don't know why you want to do this sort of thing as a profession. But like, she was just like everybody else in my life who basically was telling me like being an artist, especially doing like Nazi work stuff, is completely meaningless, or it's useless. No one's gonna care.
Yeah, the older generation is so fucking unjudgmental about it.
Yeah, they are. Hell, like
your
even
parents know, right?
Yeah, my family knows, and my father, he supports. Well, I don't know if my father knows I do Nazi work, but he does support of me just being an artist, and he honestly doesn't mind what I do because he knows I'm a grown woman. But there were times where my dad was sometimes not supportive and telling me straight up that I should go back to college, even though I'm already doing well as a freelance artist. He was basically telling me like, you should probably go to college and become a plumber. They make money. I'm like, Dad, please.
Become a plumber out of all options?
Out of all options. He was that desperate.
Why plumber?
Yeah, because
they make money.
That is very specific.
It's very specific, and it sounds really disrespectful.
Because plumbers make money.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being a plumber, but why plumber? Why did he just suggest
why specifically?
Yeah, I mean, by my experience, plumbers do make a fuck ton of money, right? But again, that is very specific from your dad.
Yeah, it is very specific, and it was like, I don't know, like I remember it took me a very long time to convince my dad that I wanted to do art.
You don't want to be a plumber?
No, he actually tried to encourage me to join the police force because all of my uncles were, and one uncle was a detective, and I think I could be wrong. I know my dad told me about that. And I remember I would tell him for years that I wanted to do art, and he just was not having it. And I remember he would tell me or try and encourage me like, you can have your own title, you can have your own little badge. Don't you want that? I'm like, no.
You can have your own little badge. Yeah. My badge.
And at one point, he said, yeah, I mean, if you want to be an artist, you could be a sketch artist for the police force. I'm like, no, Dad, I don't want to draw for criminals. And
what's up with your dad? He's very specific about your job options.
He just really wants to dodge the whole bullet of the whole art thing. And it literally took my sister to sit down with him and talk to finally convince him that I wanted to be an artist. And I don't know what kind of pixie magic happened, but like ever since then he was very supportive of literally everything that I draw, and which is good. It was good. I mean, it's good, but like, where was that from the beginning.
I mean, can you really blame him?
Not
Because
really. I don't know.
all you hear about artists, if you don't know any artists, like if you know like one artist only, all you hear is unstable lifestyle.
Yeah,
And low income. That's also a trait.
but my
Yeah,
dad
the
used to...
the starving artist stereotype.
Yeah, and I remember my dad told me after that always enjoy life before you settle down. And because and it made sense because before he did like in my childhood, he told me that he used to be like in a group band, but since I was born, after that he retired and settled, went to mechanic and stuff.
Did he basically call you a buzzkill?
Yeah. I was the one that ended his music career.
I'm sorry, I might have touched something I shouldn't have, but he
No.
basically
No,
called
no,
you a
no,
buzzkill.
No,
God damn. Wow, that's wild.
See,
that's
I can
funny.
relate to your situation because my mom also gave me crap for you should find a stable job or a real quote unquote real job and stuff like that. And then after months and months, I just showed her my PayPal account. She was like, "Oh, okay, carry on."
But your mom knows your art is not safe for work, right, Oil?
We never touched on it, right? But she kind of knows, but she never saw it, right? She just said, "Okay, you do you. I'm not getting into it."
Because I know she's like extremely religious.
Oh yeah, she's super religious, but she accepted it, right? Her logic
Even
is
though it's porn?
her logic is as long as you make money out of it, as long as you can live off it, I'm not gonna judge, right?
I said she's religious, not.
All right. Might need to censor it because we're gonna get flagged for hate speech.
Yeah, you might need to censor that, exactly. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. Again, Lizzie! Tits or ass?
Fuck, that's hard.
You see, when you answered the furry question, I thought you were more determined. But now you're in a
But
dilemma.
they're both just as good. But if I had to have a gun to my head, I guess tits.
Why a gun to your head? who's the titty maniac that's gonna have their gun? So tits?
Yeah.
Elaborate.
Yeah. Cause they're soft, big, and bouncy.
Asses too are soft, big, and bouncy.
I know.
Yeah, but you can do so much more things with boobies than ass.
They're closer to your heart.
Get the fuck out.
Get that Care Bear ass out of here.
This is a fucking porn podcast. What do you mean closer to your heart?
Wow, can't even have a wholesome tag in this?
No! Tits! Alright, tits. But why not S, right?
Well, wait, was both one of my optional answers? Could I have said both?
No.
Because that's the thing. Because that's why I said gun to my head. Because at this point, you're just forcing me to choose one or the other, and you're both just as great. It's like saying this bag of marshmallows or this bag of marshmallows, and they're both great. They're both tasty. They're both soft,
these are
squishy.
mini marshmallows, and those are the big marshmallows.
What are the mini marshmallows?
That's
in
for
this
you to
situation?
decide.
The big marshmallows, I guess.
The nest.
What? So you're saying that the mini marshmallows are tits?
No,
Tits aren't
that's my take on it. Because I'm an ass man myself.
Okay, so you're basically. Okay.
You see, I'm trying to manipulate you.
I see what you're doing. I'm not budging.
It's not working. As an ass man myself, I really hate Oil for loving tits more.
I love tits, dude. I love them.
Shut the fuck up, please.
3 against 1. I mean, no, 2 against 1. Sorry.
That's the third guy.
The third one being
Oil's dog.
my dog.
Hell yeah.
You also have a dog? Yo, dog. Yeah. No, I don't have a dog. I only have a cat, and his name is Jeanclaude, and he's the best animal ever. I don't care about your dogs.
Oh yeah, we updated the art. You have Jeanclaude on your head now.
Yeah, jeanclaude has made his. He's gonna be on the podcast from now on. Yeah, jeanclaude himself, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Just so you know, he has a passport. This is completely legal.
Okay.
Just needed to add that. So, do you remember your first not safe for work commission?
Ooh, that's shit. That is very. That is actually hard to remember.
That was a wild swing.
That is a wild because I remember my first safe work commission, but not my first not safe work commission.
So the first safe for work was the one in high school. Right?
I started doing not safe work stuff in 18, so I started doing not safe work commissions in 18, but my safe work
not the safe for work. Yeah.
I think I was 17 going to 18 at that
So
time.
you got paid the first time when you were 17 doing art.
Yeah.
And you remember the safe for work? Let's start with that.
Yes, it was a My Little Pony OC.
Tumblr.
Yes.
Okay,
It was
that
for
makes a lot of sense.
yeah, it was for a friend. But
I
for not
bet you
safe
made
work,
hella money back then. Tumblr people and the Brony fandom.
yes, I did.
Yeah.
Well, I would have made bank if
You made
I
no safe
wasn't.
for work.
No, if I wasn't such a coward to raise the prices.
Oh.
Because since I was starting off, I was doing like, $5 for a sketch and like $10 for line art, and I was doing 20 for like the whole full shaded thing. But that was like for My Little Pony stuff. But my art was like my friends. Some of my friends were so outraged that I lowballed myself basically.
Well, as a starter, I guess
Yeah.
it makes sense. But some people, as starters, they ask for a lot, they get paid, then they just keep it.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on how low you can ball and how high you can go.
Right. Yeah, that's what I've been doing with my current commission prices, and sometimes I would get a tip, and it makes my day.
Yo, you heard that here. Tips are really good for people.
What
mentally.
is the biggest commission that you ever got, money-wise?
Oh God, the biggest commission I got money wise. Fuck, I'm trying to remember. Oh God. I think money wise. I'm trying to remember. I think I was doing a two characters fully shade, and I think it came out to 80, but that person tipped me more, so I ended up with 100. 100 or more, I think.
That's really cool. Thank you, Mr. Commissioner. Now, let's go to the not safe for work first ever commission.
My first not safe work commission was My Little Pony porn.
As well, Tumblr?
Yeah.
Obviously.
See, my last commissioner was also in the Brony community, right? And he said that he left the community because it is toxic as fuck, right? Can you confirm that?
Yeah, definitely.
Toxic Kimmies.
Yeah,
Obviously.
you know how there's always a phrase, there's always I forgot what the phrase was, but like one bad apple in this barrel or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to say that about the My Little Pony fandom, but I'm sorry.
A lot of bad apples.
There's a lot of bad apples mixed with the good apples in that barrel. There are some things I've seen at conventions, online, that are so questioning, but also just wow.
Okay.
And by that I mean there was a lot of racism. There was a lot of there was just a lot of racism. There was a lot of what's it called? I don't want to say, but like neo-Nazis or just Nazis in general.
Yeah, I know.
And there was a lot of hate.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I've seen a lot of Brony neo-Nazi pictures, and they're just funny.
Yeah, they are funny, but some are I hope they're joking. Or
the thing is, they're genuine.
They were joking, but some of them are genuine.
They're genuine. They were mostly genuine. But as an outsider, it was funny to me.
But
I just remembered a few months ago, maybe even less, there was a shooting in Massachusetts, if I remember correctly, and the shooter's last words on Facebook were, "I hope I can find Apple Jack in the afterlife.
Are you serious?
I am.
I will not touch on this topic any further.
I am not either. All I can say is that
Alright,
it's a lonely world out there.
It is.
Since you were, deeply into the brony community, what's the worst commission you've got?
Oh fuck.
And surprisingly, if it's not something brony related, was
No, it is brony related.
as I thought. Go ahead.
The worst commission I've ever gotten was a 2-character commission. It was a couple one, right? So they had to be like cutesy with each other and oogly, whatever. But the twist was what made me really hate it was the
Bam, gore.
No, it wasn't gore. It was that he wanted them dressed up in TF2 cosmetic items, and it was very specific. It was very specific items, and it was very annoying.
Oh, okay, that's annoying for the artist. But I don't think that's like makes you shiver at night.
No, it wasn't like it made me shiver. It was just why?
No, it's just annoying. It was just annoying,
and it was very questionable. Like why? Why specifically TF2 uniforms with cosmetic items? Like the annoying like hats or like whatever effects.
Yeah, I used to play TF2 a lot, so I get it.
The big headpiece that like glows and shit, like green. That I had to draw too. It was so annoying, and
So you accepted the commission, at least.
Yeah, I ended up accepting the commission. I did it, but it was a bitch and a half. But it wasn't as bitch and a half as
rejected commission. Worst.
I didn't reject it because at the time it was like I was.
No, you didn't get the question.
Hmm?
What's the worst rejected commission?
Oh, rejected.
Worst rejected commission.
I'm trying to remember.
So was there something that bad? Do you still get I'll start it off. Bad commissions start off on diaper.
Mm-hmm.
And you were in the brony, community. So Go ahead.
I'm trying to remember. I think I didn't read. I kind of had to to this one person saying I'll get back to you on that, but I didn't completely say.
What was it?
This was many years ago. Or not many, yeah, it was a long time ago, but I think it was the same dude again, but he wanted 2 gay male anthropomorphic ponies having sex, but they both were wearing Fallout outfits. One was they were supposed to be dressed in these 2 specific Fallout.
The power suits?
Character. No, it wasn't the power suits. I actually did that for him.
The jumpsuits?
It was no, it was specifically 2 characters in Fallout, but in their
so just 2 characters
and
verified.
Yeah, 2 characters, but they were both so ugly. The outfits are so ugly. I'm like, no, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm done.
That's the worst. That's the worst thing. You never got gore, diaper commissions, all that.
Yeah, you got off mildly.
No.
Is that really the worst thing? Just ugly Fallout characters.
Yeah.
I envy you, honestly.
Insane.
I mean, I think
we've got oiled here.
Okay. If we're talking about diapers, I think this was back in Tumblr.
And you did it. You did it.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I did something around it. What happened was it wasn't even a commission because at the time I was a little bit younger before I did commission, and I remember I was expressing that again, this was high school. This was before I started doing commissions. This is gonna sound really childish and stupid, but I was into what was it? Sophia the First. That Disney show.
Let me refresh my memory.
It's a child's show about.
Oh, okay, I know it. The princess show.
I was expressing that I liked the show, and I drew a character of mine drawn in the little dress, just to be cute. And then this person comes into my ask in the inbox saying, "Can you draw this specific little girl character in Sophia the First in a diaper?" And I'm like, I'll see about it. And as I'm drawing the character, I'm like, well, technically she would be wearing the diaper under the dress, so I could just draw the dress and not show that she's wearing a diaper. So I just drew just a character with her dress on. There's like I drew no diaper under there. So like I said,
and you like convinced them. No, there is a diaper. It's under the dress.
I basically drew around it. Like I went around that, and I posted it for him. You know, because I actually did a request because it's a character, and he was like, no, she's gotta be wearing the diaper. Like the he was naming specific brands, and I was like,
what?
I mean, she would be wearing it under the dress, and she's like, no, you gotta draw her without the skirt part of the dress wearing the diaper. I'm like, you know what? And then I just ignored it. I haven't replied to that text
What's the worst thing you've drawn? The worst.
The worst thing I've drawn.
The worst commission you've done and drawn, other than the
commission, or because I drew for that specific dude he asked for another thing.
Okay, commission aside, request or personal.
Yeah, request.
Worst.
Yeah, no, is it? Yeah, the worst thing I've drawn was again from this dude. The
brand diaper man.
The Sophia the First diaper man. Yeah.
The brand diaper man. Yeah.
He was like, oh no, if you're uncomfortable with it, I can give you another request. I'm like, okay, sure, what's up? And he was like, can you draw Sophia the First with like a staff and like the stepsisters from Cinderella like decapitated and like plunged through the fucking staff? I'm like, I can do that. I love horror. I love the gore shit. So I did that. But thinking back on it now, I'm like, this guy was fucked up.
So you don't mind drawing gore?
Sort of, but not like too graphic.
Okay, but gore and not safe for work.
Gore and not safe for fuck. It depends.
Because you're not gonna go out of your way to do it.
Again, it depends on like the context.
Oil, let's just stop there. Oil. I don't want Lizzie to dig her own grave right now. Let's just stop there. Personal interest and all.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to ask you. You started VTuber. You have a VTuber model, right?
Yes.
Did you commission someone to do it?
I only drew the artwork of my VTuber, the 2D one, by the way. The 2D one I worked on, but for rigging it, I did commission someone. I commissioned Beefish. She's on Twitter and she does commissions for that stuff. And I think she recently made Saber Sparks VTuber model as well, and it looks really cute. But for the 3D models, I made them free, by the way, on Vroid. Mm-hmm. It's a free software where you can customize, like they will give you like a template anime like model, and you can customize, you can actually draw the hair by stroke, and you can basically just change things around, color the textures to anything, just create your character and just be creative with it. So I try to make it look like my character is as good as possible.
I mean, it does look good. So you stream actively now?
Yeah, I stream actively. At least I try to. But
and how's it turning out, like streaming?
That's actually been working out a lot for me.
Twitch or
Twitch. Sometimes I would go to Picardo. I usually stream whenever I stream on Picardo whenever I want to like work myself up to actually work on stuff, because the more I feel like I'm being not watched, but like me knowing that I'm actually doing work helps me actually do the work.
Understandable.
Because I get distracted if I'm just like at my desk doing nothing and then trying to draw like a sketch commission.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling.
Especially for them.
Do you stream art? Do you stream drawing?
Yes, I do sometimes.
Do you stream Knockout City? Apparently that's a
I'm gonna do that tonight.
I'm gonna play that game later on. I really need to try it out.
Yeah, I encourage you to do so. It gets really addicting.
So you actively play games as well, yeah?
Yes.
Top games, quickly, go.
Top games. Tower Knight, Knockout City, and Siege. I'm really into them right now.
Wait, you play Tower Unite?
Yeah, I play Tower Knight.
Yo, what's up?
Oh my god, thank god. I've been trying to convince my friends to play Tower Unite. Like,
I've been playing Tower Unite since 2014.
holy fucking shit, no way.
I'm a backer. Yo,
Yo.
what the fuck? I love Tower Unite.
Oh, dude,
Despite being despite being dysfunctional when compared to Gmod Tower, it's a really good game.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Pixel Tail. They might. I'm banned from their Discord though, so can I take back my shout out? Anywho, you said Tower Unite.
Okay, carry on. Yeah, we still.
You said Knockout, Tower Unite. What else?
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
6C. Okay, so there is a bit of self-hatred within the list.
I mean, it was either that or I was about to say Red Dead Redemption 2 online. I only play the online one. It's fun.
Okay, RDR2. I enjoyed it story-wise. Online, not that much.
Yeah, there's not much to do when you.
I mean, after playing GTA for so long, I guess you know.
I never played GTA. Or I don't know. No. That's a lie. I played GTA Online before, but then I stopped because people are dicks.
As usual.
Of course. If I had to,
in any multiplayer game.
But you know what? Instead of Red Dead, let's go with Dead by Daylight. It's good. I love it.
Have you seen the new killer?
Yes, I have.
Yo, big boy.
Big boy.
Reservoir. Anywho, you were saying, Goyle? Sorry, I cut you off.
Okay, we are at 53 minutes. Before we wrap this, do you want to give a shout out to some other artists?
Yeah, other than Zone and B-Fish.
Other than Zone, B-Fish.
Use this as a way to say your favorite artists and then shout out.
My favorite artist. Oh shit, that's hard.
Actually, you can go top 5.
Top 5. Well, the one artist that I have admired since fucking Tumblr days is Bagno Kid. Please check out her stuff. She really inspired me to make my style. Secret Narcissist. She's amazing and she's been my friend for like a year or more. Blue Breed also. He's a really great artist and he's a really good friend to me. My friend Zofu. You can find him on Twitter. His art is so fucking good, but like he needs to bump that shit up. He needs more eyes on him. And last but not least, I guess my friend Rad Phoenix. He does animating and his drawings are really good and he does streams and he's like my second player, as in like he's my homie. He's my homie.
Two big questions real quick. Any big projects coming up?
To be honest, I think I might, now that I have this new mic and I sound pretty good or whatever, I might record some lines for a video because I actually do YouTube stuff as well. I do this thing called Talking Trash where it's literally me talking about really obscure movies, video games, people that would find under like in bottom of the barrel shit or like nostalgic stuff that were like so shit. Like I covered Frogger the Great Quest, which was a shitty game, but I loved it as a kid and I explained that. So I do stuff like that. So I'm recording more stuff and yeah, I'm gonna start getting back in track with that.
So voice act as a whole, just voice acting?
No, I record commentary stuff, reviews. But
doesn't that
voice
fall
acting,
under voice acting?
Well, I mean, I don't know much about voice acting, but yeah, I guess if it falls under there. But I do want to do voice acting as well, at least as an interest of a hobby. I don't think I would professionally do it, but if like someone wants to give me a gig every now and then, that would be cool.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
Look out for voice acting gigs. Wink, wink. My second question. Fuck, I forgot. It was voice act. It was any big projects and fuck me. Fuck. Any big collaborations coming up?
Big collaborations? Oh shit. Not really. I would like to with someone.
Wink, wink
but,
again.
Wink, wink. I would like to do a collab with someone. Also, can I do one more shout out now that you mentioned voice acting?
Yeah, go ahead.
Onicast, he's amazing. He makes music and he also does streaming, and he's really good to me, and he's an amazing voice actor. Let me tell you that much.
Okay, that's about all the time that we have. Any closing words before we stop?
I guess all I can really say is that just tune in for whatever content I make, and for minors that are stupid enough to watch this, please stay in school, don't do drugs, and don't draw anything lewd until you're 18.
Get out, minors, get out!
Yeah.
Remember, it's at
you can admire the artwork, but don't
just not publicly. Don't tell me you're admiring it.
Don't open that shit publicly.
Yeah, just
please.
don't tell me you're looking at it, please. Yeah, remember, it's at LizieDoodle, at Peony Pedals, safe for work, not safe for work, and I think that's it. Yo,
yay!
See you next. Oiled. When is next?
I don't know. 2 weeks.
Next. See you next.
See you next. Yes. Bye bye.
Ciao.
Bye.